What up, folks? Bring you another one. Now, this one I'm calling Real Estate and Millennials Don't Mix. Now, you're probably like, what am I talking about? Well, millennials really are lazy motherfuckers. Let's just put it realistic. If you grew up in the later years, you've basically been babied your whole life. Your parents ain't as hard on you. Your parents gave you everything. You know, I didn't have a cell phone until I was fucking 18 years old. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 18 fucking years old. And I had to get it my fucking self. But nowadays, you fucking 6 years old, you got a fucking cell phone. I'm like, what the hell? But that is a handicap because a lot of things kids have been given to. Now, back into the real estate and how comes they don't mix. Because as I said, a lot of millennials are lazy. So I've talked to some millennials. I've rented to some millennials. And I always ask them, like, how come you don't want to get like your own spot? You just want an apartment. And I'm not saying a house is for everybody. Sometimes people want to be in an apartment, etc. That's fine and dandy, but it's like, due to that effect right there, that's why a lot of housing market is kind of hurt, because a lot of young people aren't buying houses. They'd rather be in a fucking apartment. Like, and another reason why shit is so, I call millennials so lazy. Come on, they got fucking fast food that delivers to your fucking house. Come on. Now, everybody loves conveniency, but millennials love conveniency a little bit too more. They created that shit because they know millennials are lazy. You think Uber Eats and all that shit was just made because motherfuckers wanted to go out and deliver? No, they just knew motherfuckers are getting lazier now, and motherfuckers would rather just go through their phone and text whatever, I need this, that, and that from McDonald's or whatnot, and then they'll just deliver that shit to you. But another reason why I'm making this video is because, like, the housing market, like I was saying earlier, the housing market, like, new millennials are not freaking basically buying new houses. So they rather rent because they don't want to take on no responsibility of cutting grass, toilet leak, replacing their toilet, etc. because they're lazy. Not all, make me make sure I say that, not all millennials are lazy, but majority are. So most people are not buying houses, so they rather be renters. Now, I'm fine with that because either way, I'm making money off them. Because rather you're renting the shit, I'm gonna own a property you're gonna have to rent from. So it doesn't really faze me, but I just don't understand why you want to continue paying rent the rest of your life when you could own a property and rent that shit out to another motherfucker. And the way I do business is, like, if I rent out a spot, the guy down the street charging $1,000, I charge $950, maybe $900. I don't like odd numbers. I like even numbers, so I usually just do an even 900. But I would take the 950, even though I don't like odd numbers. But the thing is, I don't get why. But that's how I do business, basically. That's how like, if I do a brake job, someone charges $50 per side, I might charge $40 per side. But that's just how I go and how I roll and how I keep clientele and all that good shit. I just charge less than the next person. And I've always done that in business, and that's what I do when I rent out my rooms. I wonder, I always charge less than what the competitor is charging because motherfuckers gonna want to stay there longer, and I'm gonna be able to pay my shit off faster so I can get another motherfucker and rent that shit out and do the same shit over and over again. Now, that's just the name of the game. Cause I was watching an interview and the guy is saying, what the fucker say? He said, buying a house is the worst investment. Now, that guy, he was on Vlad TV. I forgot his name. That guy is a fucking trust fund baby. You gotta know people that are trust fund babies that were basically born with a silver spoon in their mouth and inherit a large sum of money from, like, their dying mother, father, whatever. So they're already set up, and that's what I always say. Everything I'm doing now is not even for me. That's for my unborn kids. I have 2 accounts right now for kids I don't even have. I have 2 accounts for unborn kids right now that I just throw money in. Whatever, 5, 10, 20, 100, it doesn't matter. I just throw money in there. And I don't even have kids yet, but that's the type of person I am. I always live 10 years ahead. Even though I could go out tomorrow, but it's still, I'm going to leave it just in case if I have my kids, well, whenever I do have my kids, I already have an account set up for them. And like I said, everything I'm doing now is not for me, it's for them. And that's what the whole housing, having multiple properties, comes in. Now, millennials, they probably don't want to do that because they want to cut the grass. They want to deal with all that. You can't just call your maintenance man to come fix some shit if your toilet leaking or your sink leaking. You got to do it yourself. That's why I always call that shit the big boy league, because everything is coming out of your pocket. you got to do everything on your own because it's your responsibility. But now, if any millennial listen, don't take it offense, but all I'm saying is most millennials are lazy. Not all, but most. But I'ma holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace.